ranking upcoming third films in trilogies by how excited I am for them. In last place, I have Venom: The Last Dance. That's obviously going to be concluding the Venom trilogy. I actually do think the first Venom is a lot of fun. It's stupid, obviously, but it is an enjoyable enough movie. Let There Be Carnage. Woody Harrelson is having a blast as Carnage, but otherwise, the movie is way worse than it could have been, honestly. I don't think The Last Dance is going to be anything absolutely mind-blowing or anything, but I do think it's going to be at least solid, enjoyable entertainment, kind of like a McDonald's in a movie form. So you just got to set your expectations low, know you're going in for something stupid, and enjoy some mindless fun. So I'm not super excited for it, but it's still going to be okay. At number 5 is Avatar: Fire and Ash. Obviously, we know we're going to be getting a 4th and 5th and probably even a 6th Avatar movie, but as of right now, it's set to just be a trilogy when this comes out next year. I've just never been the biggest fan of these movies. I think the first one's just a perfectly mediocre all around, just like an average movie. The second one, I think, looks incredible. Like, it is literally stunning to look at, and there's so many shots that could actually just be a work of art in the movie. But other than that, I think the story is one of the biggest downgrades I've ever seen. I do not care for the story. There's so many new characters, and I feel like it just overstuffs the movie. The runtime, I was feeling every second of it. I just rewatched this the other day to confirm my opinions on it, and yeah, it did not hit for me. I'm hoping that James Cameron is able to win me over with Avatar: Fire and Ash, because I really love all of his stuff pretty much outside of the Avatar universe, so hopefully I will finally be on his side with this movie, but I'm really not that hyped for it. At number 4, I have Sonic 3 coming out this December, obviously. Now, again, the first two Sonic movies are far from cinematic masterpieces. I think they're kind of just mediocre, but they do have some really fun moments. The trailer for this one actually looks like it's easily going to be the best, honestly, in my opinion, of the trilogy so far. Shadow is an incredible character. We got Keanu Reeves voicing him. That I can't wait to see. Jim Carrey returning as Dr. Robotnik again. He's so much fun in these movies, really carries it. It's going to be a fun time no matter what. Number 3 might be the most useless movie on this list. It's The Incredibles 3, because honestly, this does not need a third movie. I think the first and second one are perfectly good to end it right there, but we know we are getting this. This was just announced at D23 a couple weeks ago, and we have to follow the track record of the Incredibles movies. They've been incredible all so far. The Pixar sequels that we've seen so far have also all been great, so we have to assume this is going to be a masterpiece too. If it's not a masterpiece, we can at least expect it's going to be a very high quality film with a very good script, some solid animation, and just a fun time overall. So even though it doesn't seem necessary, I am still pretty excited for this one, I can't lie. At number 2, I have Spider-Man: Beyond the Spider-Verse, obviously concluding the Incredible Spider-Verse trilogy. This has potential to make this one of the greatest movie trilogies of all time if they can just stick the landing, and they are really set up for it perfectly after that cliffhanger ending of Across the Spider-Verse. This movie's going to be absolutely insane. We know we're going to see Miles fighting Earth 42 version of him, getting back to his own universe, trying to stop the Final Form Spot, who is going to be an incredible villain in this movie, from killing his father. It's going to be so peak, so many different storylines all converging into this movie. I hope this thing's almost like 3 hours long. I'd eat up every second of it, but it's not even really close in my opinion. Dune Messiah is easily my most anticipated. The first 2 Dune films are absolute masterpieces, and part 2 has instantly became one of my all-time favorite films I've ever seen in my life. Denis Villeneuve is honestly probably my favorite director right now. He is just on an unbelievable hot streak of amazing movies. Assuming this stays pretty true to the books, it's gonna be a weird story. A lot of people aren't gonna like it, especially after Dune Part 2 was this huge action epic. That's really not what Messiah is, but I did love the book on our edit. It's gonna be so weird in all the best ways possible. I cannot wait for this thing. Let me know your most anticipated third movie in the comments below.